Hi, this is Attorney Kevin Hazlett, and the question is, what are jury instructions? At the conclusion of the state's case and the defense's case and the closing argument, the court or the judge will instruct the jury on the law. In each jurisdiction, the judge will explain the elements of the crime. He or she will also explain that it is the burden on the government to prove, beyond the exclusion of any of all reasonable doubt, all of the elements alleged by the state. Also, he will or she will explain to the jury that the defense has to prove nothing, that the burden relies solely on the state, and that they can find the defendant not guilty if the state fails to meet its burden. Also, the judge will instruct the jury that they are to elect a foreman to preside over the deliberations. The judge will also tell them in most jurisdictions that the verdict must be unanimous. That means in a 6-person jury or a 12-person jury that all jurors must agree on a verdict. In some jurisdictions, they can also find the defendant of a lesser included offense. What that means is if the defendant is charged with a felony grand theft, for example, and the state does not prove the requisite element amount, for example, over $300, and the jury finds it's less than $300, they can find the defendant guilty of the lesser included charge or crime of petty theft or misdemeanor theft. In some cases, the judge will instruct the jury that they can find the defendant guilty of a lesser included charge. This means the defendant may be charged with a more serious crime, but in some circumstances, if all the elements of that crime have not been proven, then they can find the defendant of a lesser included charge. At the conclusion of instructing the jury on the law, the judge will send the jury to deliberate.
Carlson, Meisner, Hart, and Hazlett, serving the community since 1971.